All right. So I'm getting my coffee first. I get my coffee. So when it comes to your online business, I've learned in business in general, really, I've learned the number one thing you can control is at all times, or at least without life intervening, 80% of the time. And that's what I've learned as a reflective of this past year. 80% of the time, what I can control is my level of activity. Without life intervening, for the most part for this year, I've been alone for the past year. I live alone. I don't have no interference. I don't have any of that. And I've learned in that aloneness, and I demanded of myself, and it was confirmation. Like I saw that in a Justin Owens video. Like I'm about to repost it today. He said instead of asking people to fund you, and that actually, as I see that out loud, that's what I've been asking somebody to do for me, and it doesn't come often. But instead of asking people to fund you, why don't you fund yourself? And he said, if you want a house, if you want this, you want that, fund it yourself. And as I learned, as I'm in isolation for the most part at home, I've learned that the only thing I can control day in and day out and day in and day out is activity. You can't control how much money you make. You can't control who you encounter. All you can do day in and day out is control what you do and your productivity. That is the number one thing you can control at all, for the most part, at all times. And I've learned that in my online business today I'm gonna really get clear about my income producing activities. And really, and my most income producing activity is my DMing method. And like today, I think I got 2 appointments, and in my stepping into my magic, and I've learned that like speaking the word that I want, etc. And I've learned that the only thing you can control, really, that you always have omnipotent control, especially when you live alone and you don't have no kids, you don't have nobody dictating to you, you don't have nobody telling you what to do, and all you have is basically yourself all day long. You always have supreme control over the activities of your day. And I had to learn that it's not that I didn't have enough money. I wasted a lot of time. And when I say I wasted a lot of time, meaning I wasted a lot of precious moments that could have been pushing me forward. I could have been pushing the envelope as much as I could as I reflect. I definitely could have used my time better. To push myself even further than what I am today. I feel like I achieved still the bare minimum, not the maximum of what I could have. And as it comes to a close, I had to realize like I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm gonna get the maximum out of my day, as much as I can, because all you can control is your level of activity every day. You cannot control how much money you make, because the reason why you can't control how much money you make to the fullest extent, because that includes somebody else. It doesn't just include you. It includes you selling someone else. So all that's in your jurisdiction at all times is your own level of activity to sell. And preparing during that time, studying during that time, preparing for when that client comes and they want to close, what you're gonna say, what you're, you know what I'm saying? And I'm learning that, like, for real, like, to prepare while the opportunity's not there yet. And that's the key question. Yet it's not that the opportunity is not there. The opportunity hasn't presented itself yet, and I'm learning to. Prepare. Like, I'm learning how preparation is super, super, super important, because it really does make the next opportunity worthwhile, because it's hard for an opportunity to be worthwhile when you're underprepared. And like right now, I'm in a real releasing process, and I can't even hold on to stuff anymore, because it's like there's no point in holding on to it. Because everything that I have, unless it's like an essential, like it's not even needed to keep, because it's just weight that I gotta carry, and it's weight that I gotta carry, and it's weight that I gotta carry, and it's not completely necessary. And I almost got to go through a complete like shedding process, because if it's not completely necessary to keep, there's no point in having it. There's no point in really using it at all. And whether I give it away, I leave it. Yeah. And as I throw everything away, and like what's crazy about my lifestyle is that I have to throw away all the possession stuff that I know that I'm not gonna need, or I can replace through the time, etc., etc. And I gotta let it go, like for real, as much as possible. Because, and if I ain't using it, at this point in my life, it really is true for me. If I ain't using it, I'm losing it, and that's something that's extremely interesting in my life. Like, if I'm not using it, I'm definitely losing it. And it's a fascinating way to live. Like, so it means that everything that I have on me, I have to use. So when you in your online business, there's a lot that you have to figure out. Well, not a lot, but you have to figure out what you're gonna use, and you have to figure out in your online business what is the activity that's gonna make you the money. And you gotta get past the like if you know, like, I've made money from my lives, so I know for a fact, and I know for an absolute fact, if you don't go live, your income won't triple. That's a fact. That's not an opinion. So, because I've made money in my sleep due to my lives. So don't bullshit yourself and be like, oh, I don't have to go live. That's a whole bunch of bullshit. You must, if you really want to succeed online and you ain't going live, you tripping. You tripping. I'm about to make a video about that. You losing out on money if you don't go live. Some people really buy from me because they see me go live. And video, of course. But, like, if you don't make videos, if you don't go live, you literally are throwing thousands of dollars in the garbage. Unless you're a meme specialist, and when I say a meme specialist, like, you're great at leveraging memes to make money, because I've done that as well, where I use memes to make money. I need to make a video on that. I really do be doing that, though. I've made hundreds of dollars from memes. Oh, shit, goddamn. I need to make that part of my course. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. I need to write that down. Yeah, I really have though. I really have. That's crazy. As I say that out loud, I've made hundreds of dollars using memes. Like, it's crazy. There's some real, and that's why I now understand why why what the hell is this shit called? Why comedians make so much money. And you know what's crazy? The scariest thing about memes is that they don't even have to be true for you to make money. And what that means is that meaning 100% true. They have to be true enough. Let me repeat that again. With memes, to make money, I mean, I'm gonna make a video on that. That's real shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's real shit. To make money with memes, it don't even have to be true 100%. It just needs to be true enough. And that means it has to have enough factual evidence for somebody to agree. That doesn't mean it's all the way true though. And because it's not all the way true, I mean, you could say it's false, but you know, but that's going to be teaching in the link below bit.ly/social media mastery 1, where we're going to teach you how to create courses, how to create your own platform, how to sell like a coach, or really sell your genius for real. But I'm telling you, I've made hundreds. Like, I'm about to do that again in this next week. I'm about to make at least $500 from memes. I'm gonna go hard body on memes and quotes in a different niche, and because I think it really does work. It really does work. It really does work. And you have to come to an understanding. And like, who really like told me this quote. She said, if you don't do, and trust me, it's the truth. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you want to take control of your business and your life, do that. And I do this too. I'm so bad at this. I gotta get better at this. I really gotta get good at it. Yeah, what's up?
Get up. This paper in pen, please.
Okay, give me a second. You gotta do your best to not focus on what you don't control. Like, I had to dead ass be good at that. And I'm because I'm a control freak. Like, I try to like control everything, and I gotta like, I have to learn to focus completely and only, even as a control freak, like to focus on shit I only can control. And that means that and when I say when you can control stuff, meaning focus on stuff that can only bring you results. That's what it means to focus on what you can control. That's deep. Focus on things that you can measure and can bring you results. If you can't measure it and it can't bring you results, then you don't need to be fucking with it. To be honest with you. To be completely honest with you, if it's not bringing you results and you can't measure the progress of it moving forward, then you don't need to be fucking with it. Because it's like it to be honest with you, it doesn't make any sense. If you can't measure it, if you can't track its progression, and you can't get, or you're not getting any results from it, at least positive results, and I wouldn't even say negative results, because negative results are good because it means that you know what doesn't work. Then you don't need to be fucking with it, to be honest with you. At all. You don't need to be thinking about it. You don't need to be, you don't need to go out your way about it. And I had to like accept that, because I usually try to focus on being controlling in general. And I'm learning things that's not good for my mental health, my emotional health, my spiritual health, my financial health. Like, if I can't measure it, and if I can't measure it, and I can't get it, or I'm not getting results from it, positive or negative, I don't need to be fucking with it. So we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna talk about some of the things, like I said in my post, things you can control. You can control when it comes to your online business, content, what type of content. You can't even see that. What type of content, people you come in contact with, what else you can control. Like, that's more, like I said, that's measurable, plus you can get results from. Now, of course, you want it to be mostly positive, but again, you need negative results because you need to know what's not working and what you can grow from. You can control how many people you email, whether it be cold email or email list. Like, I need to start emailing the 30 people that signed up for my manifestation thing daily. I keep forgetting that. I need to. The type of products you make. So you can do this on free platforms. On free platforms. Free platforms. You can do this on. You can do this on free platforms. You can do this on. What else? You can do this on paid platforms. You can control what platforms you use, because, like, for instance, Instagram right now is not getting, my personal Instagram is not getting getting no love, so it's not getting as much engagement as I would like. So if I switched it up and I said I wanted to crush it on Facebook, for like attraction-based marketing, we can do that. Because with my personal Instagram, I do more guerrilla marketing. And because there's status attached to it, meaning 10,000 followers, plus I'm able to leverage that. I'm able to leverage the look. So with my astrology page, it's more, well, I can use Gorilla, but I'm gonna switch to that today. And and attraction. So, but again, those go to that gorilla goes back to DM, comments, email, cold email, lives, videos, posts, regular posts with microblogged, etc., etc. So go to bit.ly/social media mastery 1 to learn how to monetize your genius.